Why hello there everybody, it is I, Tony aka TTBurger and welcome back to part 2 of episode 45 of my TTBurger game reviews. Last time in part 1, we took a look at Virtua Fighter 4 on the PlayStation 2 and gave it a 9.5 out of 10 because there were a couple complaints I had with it, but it was still a must-buy fighting game. And I'm not really going to go into much detail about what I talked about. If you want to check out what I said, then watch part 1. And for part 2, we're going to be stepping into the PlayStation 3 era here, and yeah, I know I very rarely review a PS3 game, but I want you all to know that I'm going to start reviewing more PS3 games, so those of you who are big fans of PS3, you are going to get your wish, and I'll review some PS4 games as well, so just keep that option, just keep that in mind when you're watching this channel. And today we're going to be looking at Virtua Fighter 5 on the PlayStation 3 and later released on the Xbox 360 known as Virtua Fighter 5 online, and since this one did not have online play and stuff, and the Xbox 360 version did, but I'll explain more about that later. This game was released in 2007, and that's what I said before, but now let's get started here. And Virtua Fighter 5, it's a good fighting game. It is a good fighting game. But when you compare it to Virtua Fighter 4, it really is not the best sequel of a fighting game and stuff. I mean, as a fighting game on its own, if you didn't play Virtua Fighter 4 and stuff like that, it's an awesome game. But this game could have been a lot better. And when you start the game here, we get this opening cutscene like in the first game, man, it looks really good. But I'll talk about the presentation and everything later. But one of the things that disappoint me are the lack of modes here. I mean, I understand Virtua Fighter 4 did not have that many modes either, but that was in the year 2002. This was 2007. They could have had more modes in this game. Basically, you have Arcade versus Quest, Dojo, which is a training mode, and Virtua Fighter TV, which is basically a mode you can watch replays and stuff. We'll talk, but I'm mainly going to be focusing on Arcade mode and Quest. And of course, like in the last game, I'll be playing as one character, and that's Sarah Bryant and stuff like that. And we will get started, and we will get started here, and we will get into the game. And our first opponent here is El Blaze from Mexico, and we are at his stage here. And as you can see here, the game's graphics look fantastic. It's one of the best looking games on the PS3, let alone fighting games and stuff. I mean, I know a lot of people that did not really like what the graphics would look like and stuff like that, but the graphics really still do look really good, better than the modern Street Fighter games, hell, better than Tekken 7 and stuff. And the gameplay here is still really enjoyable. Like, it's very simple and stuff like that, simple controls and stuff. But I noticed that on the normal difficulty setting here, Virtua Fighter 5 is actually a little bit easier than Virtua Fighter 4. I mean, Virtua Fighter 4 had a challenge and stuff like that, but here, the arcade mode seemed a little too easy. And I feel like it feels like there's less stages in this too. But that could be me. But like it took me about 12 minutes or so to beat the arcade mode with Sarah. And as you can see, I have the ranking of veteran and stuff like that. Well, I'll talk a little more about that in the quest mode. But I haven't finished talking about the graphics here yet. But also the backgrounds look really nice and stuff. They got a bunch of cool water effects, lighting effects and stuff, and snow effects. And the game has more characters here. There are some more characters. Like El Blaze is one of the newest characters and stuff and such. And of course, like, there's no storyline again because Virtua Fighter 5 was never really well known for its storylines. So that's different though. Like, things that like fighting games don't need a storyline and such, and Virtua Fighter is one of those series that just doesn't need a storyline to be fun. And I really feel like I talked enough about arcade mode. I think I should spend more time talking about the quest mode and stuff. And in this mode, you really just go around in different arenas and stuff, like to fight your opponents and such. Like you have an arena that's for like beginners, one for beginners and intermediate, one for advanced, one for like all around and stuff. And like every once in a while, you will fight in tournaments and stuff like that to get money or these little orange orb things to unlock some cool looking costumes and stuff. the difficulty of each fighter depends on which tournament or battle mode or arena you fight in and stuff. And like, you can see here, the rounds here are set for 3 when usually it's 2, but like the default modes, the default setting here is usually for 3. And like I said, if you face an opponent with certain ranking, you will get some ranking points, and you'll have a ranking match and stuff, and you'll be able to increase your rank. Like I got up to veteran and stuff like that. Like my last one was a warrior, then master, then like a 10th stand to first stand, and then first coup to 10th coup and stuff like that. But I haven't talked about the sound yet, so let's talk a little bit about the sound. The sound is really good, but I have some complaints. That the voice acting is still really good, the music is awesome, and especially Sarah's stage has the best music again, and I'll play a clip of that right now. But one complaint I have with the sound, and this is a common complaint here, is the commentary. You probably don't hear any commentary in the background and stuff, but that's because I turned the commentary off, because the commentary is annoying. The commentators try way too hard to sound like WWE announcers and stuff like that, and they sound awful. I'm not even going to show you a clip of the commentary, because I don't want you guys to suffer. The Japanese commentary I heard was fantastic, but we don't have the option to listen to the Japanese commentary, so we're stuck listening to the awful English kind, and there are videos on YouTube all over the place to have the commentary in it, so just listen to that. And like, there's really isn't much else to say. This game is pretty short. Like, aside from the arcade and quest mode, there really isn't much else to do. But I said later in this review I talk about the online mode and stuff like that in the 360 version. Well, I don't play online, so I'm fine without online play. I like playing against bots better, because you don't have to worry about a laggy online mode and people being cheap or people quitting because they're sore losers or so, and this is fine the way it is. I will complain though that like sometimes you'll face the same opponent over and over again and stuff, but it doesn't really affect the game at all. But like, the problem is with the 360 version is that the 360 controller was just not made for fighting games. I mean, I'm sorry. The PS3 controller feels more like a controller used for fighting games. The 360 version doesn't. And I own the 360 version first, but then when I got a PS3, I sold the 360 version, I got the PS3 version, and I've been happy ever since. However, I should mention that there was also the expansion Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. And honestly, I know the guy who requested me to review this game series, the Sonic X9, wanted me to talk about Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown, which is pretty much the last Virtua Fighter game that's been ever made. It's a digital game, online game only, and honestly, I do like how they have extra characters and stuff, extra costumes stuff for the characters, and customize your characters and stuff, but it's not really worth it in the end, because like, Virtua Fighter 5, the retail copy is more playable. I mean, they don't even have a quest mode or anything like that. And in fact, there is a mode that can only be unlocked when you buy all the costumes for the characters. That's stupid. I don't play as all the characters. I only play as Sarah for the most part. So I'm not going to waste my money on buying all that stuff when it should have been unlocked in the first place. And there's also Virtua Fighter 5R, which is only released in Japan, so I can't talk about that one. But Final Showdown is a good expansion, but as a good standalone game, no. Just pick up the original Virtua Fighter. It's got more content in it and stuff. And that's pretty much all I can say about Virtua Fighter 5. It's a great game, but compared to Virtua Fighter 4, it kind of comes off as kind of light and shallow at times. Not that many modes, and like it's just kind of light on content. But if you can enjoy the quest mode and stuff like that, you pretty much are set and have nothing to worry about. Virtua Fighter 5 here gets about an 8 out of 10. A good game, just lacking in content and stuff. Great graphics and stuff, but I'll just do, those of you who didn't really try to skip through this, let me go on the positives here. The positives here, you got great looking character models and fantastic visuals. And the controls are very easy and simple, Then the quest mode is also a very nice all around mode to like unlock stuff and such, and can be fun. The negatives though, not that many modes to choose from, and those of you who play online and stuff are gonna be upset that the PS3 version does not have any online play, but that wasn't a problem for me. And the fact is that like you can pretty much see a lot that this game has in like a few hours or so. It is more playable than like games like Tekken 7 and Soul Calibur 5 and stuff, but compared to Virtua Fighter or Fighter 4, it stands out big time. But it's still a good game. I still recommend you all picking it up. Just be warned that it's light on content and stuff, and some people are going to be disappointed, while others are going to enjoy like going to the quest mode a lot, and arcade mode and stuff, and having a friend to play with and stuff. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. This is Tony, aka TTBurger 8. Peace out and oh wait, I forgot to mention something here. There's also a spin-off game called Virtua Quest, and the guy Sonic X9 was wondering if I was going to review that game. The answer is no, because that game looks stupid. The game looks stupid, and I don't want to play a spin-off game with Virtua Fighter characters in like an RPG and stuff like that. I'd rather just play a fighting game, and I'm good as there. Now that's pretty much all I gotta say. This is Tony, aka TTBurger 8. Double peace out, and have a great day, everybody.